There's a funny thing happening in the compact truck world right now. People keep arguing about horsepower numbers and towing charts, but underneath all that noise, buyers just want something that's easy to live with and doesn't drain their wallet. And that's exactly where the 2027 Toyota Stout Hybrid starts getting interesting. Compact pickups keep getting praised, but they still force buyers to give something up. You either get great MPG, but modest capability, or you get power but pay for it at the pump. That trade-off has been baked into trucks for years, not only in this small pickup arena. The Japanese company hasn't rushed the Stout. Every leaked spec feels like a piece of a larger plan rather than a last-minute scramble. So instead of talking about the 2027 Stout as the Maverick's opponent, it makes more sense to look at how Toyota is setting this thing up to be the rig that balances efficiency, practicality, and actual day-to-day usefulness. Here's how it all comes together. Join us as we explore the world of wheels. Subscribe now and buckle up for the adventure. Powertrains. You can usually tell what a truck is meant to be by the engines under the hood. Here, Toyota is leaning hard into electrification, but not in a look at us saving the planet kind of way. According to the latest reports, the 2027 Stout will come out with a hybrid-only powertrain lineup. The standard setup is built around a 2.5-liter gas engine paired with electric assist. The numbers coming out look strong, about 220 horsepower and MPG figures that outclass the Maverick Hybrid. Think roughly 42 in the city and 40 on the highway. For a truck with utility, that's impressive. But that's not all. There's the plug-in hybrid configuration as well. This one's aimed at people who want weekday efficiency with weekend muscle. Up to 320 horsepower and around 40 miles of electric-only range is more than enough to do a few errands without burning a drop of gas. Once the battery's tapped, you still have a legitimate truck under you. Skipping a gas-only engine entirely is a bold move, but it tracks. Toyota's strength has always been engines that don't quit at 100,000 miles, and hybrids fit that personality. Everyday versatility. Compact trucks work because they fit into normal life without feeling like a compromise. You can park them anywhere. You can tow a small trailer or load them up with camping gear. And you don't need to climb a ladder just to reach into the bed. Toyota is ready to lean into that. A simple, no-nonsense base model with the essentials will be the entry ticket for the Stout. The truck features a usable bed, a clean interior layout, and tech that helps instead of showing off. Of course, you will be able to spec it up, with higher trims bringing nicer touches without going overboard. The part people aren't talking about enough is capability off the pavement. Toyota has decades of off-road credibility, and even though the Stout won't go full desert racer, a TRD-flavored setup with tougher suspension, skid plates, and a little extra ground clearance makes all the sense. Not everyone needs a rock crawler, but having a truck that doesn't sweat a rough forest road is a real perk. Release date. The clock is ticking. This segment is about to get crowded. Really crowded. Ram has the Rampage warming up. Chevy's dusting off the El Camino nameplate. Subaru is cooking something that smells like the return of a Baja. Toyota needed to strike before the compact class turns into a freeway pileup of options. The 2027 Stout is a bit late, but late enough that Toyota could sharpen every decision, and early enough that it can still set the standard before everyone else shows up with their own interpretation of a small truck. Base price starting around $26,000 puts the Stout in an excellent position. You might expect a compact pickup for less money, but the entire market is going a different way and new vehicles are only getting more expensive year after year. Still, the 2027 Stout is not just cheaper than the Maverick and Santa Cruz, but low enough to tempt people who thought they were shopping for a compact SUV. If Toyota delivers on the specs we're hearing, and they usually do, the Stout could end up being the compact truck that sets the tone for the next decade. Thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you next time.